Hello, this is Master Luke Chan. So today I want to talk about Tao Te Ching and how to relate to Qigong. In Tao Te Ching, we want to mention keep quiet and stillness. That's one of the secret. Secret number 4, silence. So what is silence? There's 10 chapters in Tao Te Ching about silence. And of course in Qigong, when we say silence, so when we're doing the push and pull, there's always one place. You're absolutely quiet, just like the typhoon you're turning and the galaxy. But the center, the eye of the hurricane is stillness. So while we are moving with the Qigong, with the 6 direction, one thing is always remain quiet. That's inside your dantian, the center line pulling up. So like you were sitting inside your dantian, but your mind, body, and the qi move along, but inside is always quiet. And that's in Tao Te Ching, that's chapter 16. When you reach the stillness, the point of absolutely stillness, then life start again. So it's called the Jing. They reach that point, and that's what when people deep meditation into that space, so everything listen to you. That means you are one with the cosmic, one with the Tao. You're aware of it. Those are 16. Now, how do we during daily life, how we apply for the stillness? First of all, listen. So it's important listen. So in Tao Te Ching, we have a couple of chapters advise us to listen. So that's the power of listening. And then while you're listening, of course, you can talk, but it's mainly quiet. Listen. So the natural, that silence is natural. So it's the one of the chapter 23. That's it. And then of course, then when we know that we don't know, that means we are aware that unless we become that thing, then we not actually know. In other words, I don't know you because I'm not you, even though we have a lot of common as human beings. So by assuming we all know all, that's not Tao. So Tao 71 said, well, we don't know, but we don't assume we don't know, and we know what we know, but don't presumption that you know the knowledge. And then another very particular aspect of keep quiet is because it's during daily life, it's very difficult to keep your mouth shut. And then if you cannot keep your mouth shut, and Tao Te Ching has advice for you. So chapter 41 is 3 types of person, high level, middle level, and lower level. So it's basically, you can say that the one actually can listen well, be quiet, then be humble, then that means if some people keep quiet but they talk a lot inside, but if you want to talk, you need to ask questions, have a purpose. You need to be humble, ask questions. Instead of talking about yourself all the time, you should ask questions, you find out information, get the conversation interested, ask people about their life, focus on others. So when we're doing Qigong, especially doing the healing work, try to think, ask questions, what's going on. Do not assume. For example, the back with the middle dungeon here turn. Do not assume that they are turning. As a teacher, you ask them which part you are turning, and then touch them or let them touch you, and then feel out these parts actually turning. So do not assume that they know it. And then in Tao, unless we should keep quiet inside. So, but if we have to speak, we have to ask questions, make them your service to people, that you give love, compassion to the person, and then not only yourself, because we all one. By knowing others, by knowing yourself is part of the Tao, part of the understanding human. So stillness, silence. First, we keep speaking less, better. If we have to speak, then we ask questions. Instead of statements, we ask questions and find the answer, help others, help your student, especially when we do in Qigong. And then, of course, knowing that silence is natural, that's what Tao is, that the trees that grow in silence, the skies, everything is silence. So by understanding that, you keep quiet inside and reach that space. Of course, and you can see it, stillness control moving part. So it's the what control is the silence, the stillness, and then all the running around. So that is the anchorage, the anchor of the whole being. See inside. For us, the Qigong is the center line. The top of the head, the coccyx, the center line. So everything, the hands move, but it's all around the center. So this cause inside we call stillness, outside motion. So it's relatively speaking, that's why silence or stillness is one of the secrets with 10 chapters in the Tao Te Ching. All right, love yourself, love others, love nature is the essence of Tao. I love you from Yang Shou.